A friend of mine messaged me on Facebook and said, hey, this guy is Mormon and he's gay. I'm just gonna leave this here and you know, do what you want. I think it was like 6 hours later, I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna look at this dude's Facebook page. And so I did. I'm looking at his page and he posts all these like inspirational quotes and inspirational videos. So I watched one of the videos and he was talking about, I guess, the old MasterCard commercials. They would say, you know, buying shoes, $40, buying a t-shirt, $20, spending time with family, priceless. I was thinking, oh, I have a priceless experience. So, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna apologize because I think I've told this story before. Me and my friend Sheena, she already knows what story I'm gonna tell if she's watching this. We were riding in our car and I think we were doing Postmates. We're driving up Durango and we get stopped at this stoplight. And then this lady, she's on a bicycle and she comes riding down. It's kind of like a hill. So she comes riding down the hill and she stops at the corner because it's a stoplight and it wasn't green for her. So she stops and I'm watching her and she like slowly tips over on her bike, slowly tips over. She ends up on the ground. It's not funny. So she's on the ground, and like, it was. What was worse is that it was super conspicuous because she was wearing this bright highlighter yellow jacket. I think that's why I was looking at her in the first place. She was so brightly colored at this busy intersection and she topples over in front of everyone. And she was old too, like 45. I'm just joking, she was way older than that. Of course, like, I've lost it, and she decided to I think she was okay. Usually when people fall over on a bike, they crash into something and fall over, and she just did a slow fall. I have room to speak because oh, this was bad. I was on my mission. We would ride bikes a lot, all right? And so who was I with? I think Ben was my companion at the time. We were going to the supermarket. We're in the parking lot on the side of the supermarket and there was a curb. And so what I was going to do was I was going to jump the curb on my bicycle. So there's an empty parking spot that we're riding through and there's this car next to the parking spot with this lady sitting in there. And so I go to jump the curb, but my bike doesn't go up, it just stays down, and I, like, going not slow, I ram into the curb. And I go over the front. And this lady saw the whole thing. And I could tell that she was pretending that she didn't see, but she totally saw it. I just imagine that she's like, I want to say she was on the phone. She's like talking to her girlfriend or something, and she's like, Susan, you are not gonna believe what I just saw. This Mormon missionary totally biffed it on his bicycle. And I did. Oh gosh. I ruined my front tire. It was bent. I don't think it ever worked the same after that. It was a complete fail. Like, I wish someone had it recorded. Because that was priceless. Yeah, that was... It was actually kind of funny at the time. And also embarrassing. Point is, I've been there too. Alright, in front of people. And I don't even know who else probably saw it. It wasn't like we were the only 3 people in the parking lot. There had to have been other people who saw this. So, yeah, that happened to me. Man, I wish someone had that on video. That'd be hilarious. I've never forgotten that. And there's been more than one occasion that I'm driving and I think about it. And it makes me laugh. Oh, I'm a terrible person. That was a priceless moment that I had with Sheena. In my defense, the Germans have a word for this. It's called Freudenschreuder. Freudenfreuder. Freuder. I don't know. Alexa, define Freudenfreuder.
The noun fritter is usually defined as a small piece, fragment, or shred.
Well, the word isn't fritter, but I just learned something new. I thought a fritter was like an apple turnover. Whatever the German word is, it means like pleasure at the misfortune of others. And the fact that they have a word for it that was probably invented before I was born means that people were feeling this before I even existed. So I'm not the first person to laugh at someone falling. Okay? That was my priceless experience. Okay, have a good night. Bye.